Good day, Franklin Academy, and welcome to The News Show. Today we are going to take a look backstage at the upcoming musical.
Give some tips for all those seniors and update you on the latest technology. I'm Jade Henry.
And I'm Alec Winterton with The High School Experience.
Now here are your flex announcements.
Thursday, September 6th at 12 o'clock, there's a junior and senior meeting with Herff Jones about class rings, caps, and gowns. They will be back to take orders on Friday, September 14th.
Trackout starts September 14th and lasts till October 7th. Driver's Ed is September 17th through September 21st at 8 a.m. to 2:30.
So, a deer, a female deer.
Alec, what are you doing?
Just singing this song that I heard in Miss Collins' class.
Oh, really? Well, let's go to Sydney Rowland for an inside scoop on The Sound of Music.
On Pat Chat, we interviewed Brittany Henderson and Emily Neff on the recent casting in The Sound of Music.
Well, I'm excited because we're doing a full musical, and so it's going to be really long and really cool.
I'm excited for the end of the year when the show starts to come together and for matinee performances with the little kids.
Oh, I'm going to be Sister Sophia.
And I'm in the ensemble. I'll be a nun or a party goer.
This has been Sydney Rowland on The High School Experience.
Well, Jade, all that humming has gotten me into a singing mood. I wonder what Ms. Duncan's chorus class is up to this year. Let's go to Zach Josseloff for more.
It is tradition that the chorus group has a concert on 9/11 to remember the lives that were lost that day.
The theme for this performance is the 9/11 attacks and things like that, so it's kind of our nation. We've done this concert a couple times, and since our concert is September 13th, we kind of like to base it off of things that were for our country. So,
my favorite song is probably We Are the Children, because I've heard the one that all the other artists did, and I thought it was really, really cool.
Well, I really like being able to support the Tunnel to Towers and the 9/11, and it's a great way to show our patriotism for the country, and I really enjoy some of the songs.
Well, that's all we have for you this week, Franklin Academy. Back to you guys in the news desk.
I'm kind of nervous about my senior project, and I really don't know how to communicate effectively with my faculty advisor.
Good thing Senior Moment knows how to do just that.
Oh, an email from Trent. What is this, some kind of joke? This is horribly written. It's all in text language. Oh, an email from Alec. What a great email. I'm going to forward this email to his English teacher and tell him what good grammar he's got.
Ms. Connell, would you please see that this letter gets to my faculty advisor when you have a moment?
Sure thing.
Thank you very much. Hey, Ms. Schneider, thank you so much for replying to my email last week about a teacher recommendation for college. I went ahead and printed out the specific form that we need to use with a pre-addressed letter, so you just have to stick it in the mail when you're done.
Great! That sounds perfect. And I really appreciate that you contacted me ahead of time. This gives me plenty of time to write you a great one.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
You too!
What's up, best dog? Oh, alright, I see how it is. Can you fill out one of these teacher recommendation forms? It'll only take like 5 minutes. I know you like do them all the time. Can you just like fill this one out real quick?
I'm in the middle of grading all these essays. I'll be more than happy to do it, but I can't get to it for about 4 days.
All right, we'll try to just do this one really quick. You got about an hour to do it. I'll be back in like 5 minutes, all right?
Trent!
Hey Jade, do you know any good movies or music coming out soon?
No, but I know some people that do. Let's go to Meredith Ardsman and Lauren McHouston with entertainment.
Good afternoon, Franklin Academy. We have some cool new entertainment for you. This September, we have some cool movies that are coming out that you might be interested in seeing and other activities that you might be interested in hearing about. One movie that's coming out this September 7th is a movie called The Words. It's a movie about a man named Roy Jensen who has written a book and become famous for it, but it haunts him when he thinks about the fact he stole another man's literary idea for his own.
For the first time in almost a decade, Matchbox 20 is coming out with a new album called North on September 4th. Also, on September 9th, the North Carolina Symphony is playing at the Raleigh Amphitheater.
Also, this week from Thursday to Saturday, the Hopscotch Music Festival is going on in Raleigh. With 175 bands, it's an event that mixes local talent with national and international bands.
That's all we have for you this week, Franklin Academy. Thanks, guys.
I heard the sports teams are in great condition this year.
Yeah, soccer, tennis, cross country, and volleyball are all putting in their best efforts and continue to improve.
Let's go to the sports desk for scores and highlights.
Good afternoon, Franklin Academy. I'm Tyler Goodwin, joined by Perry Frudiger, and it is time for the sports desk. We have a lot to talk about this week, but first let's talk about the teacher-student volleyball game from last Monday. Perry, were you able to catch the game?
In fact, I did, Tyler. The teachers ended up winning 2-1 after losing the first set. All day, I heard students saying, "You're going down." Well, so much for that.
Well, it looks like the teachers definitely brought their A game. Speaking of volleyball, the Lady Patriots took on Cedar Ridge the following day for their first road contest of the year. They lost the game 3-0. They came back home to battle Durham School of the Arts this past Thursday. For more on this game, we go to Drew Blevins.
Good afternoon, Franklin Academy, and I'm here at the FA5 gym along with senior Courtney Murphy. Courtney, you're able to get your first conference win under your belt. How does that feel for you and your team?
It feels great. It's just a great start to the season, and we really worked through some kinks there, so I think we're ready for the rest of our season now.
Your underclassmen play was absolutely spectacular. What does it mean to have strong freshmen and strong sophomores on this team?
It means everything, because next year I know that our team's going to be great because we've got such good underclassmen that are getting so much practice on the court, so it's going to be a really great season next year.
Your other senior leaders, Miranda Ezell and Alicia Papalo, also had phenomenal games. What does their leadership mean to this team?
I mean, their leadership, it means everything, because such a strong upper class just really helps encourage the lower classmen too, and just it really helps build our team. So it's going to be a great season with them.
All right, thanks so much, Courtney. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Well, Franklin Academy, I tell you, the team started off very slow, lost the first set 25-22, but were able to capitalize and come back and win 3 straight sets, led by the Power sisters, Alicia Papalo and Bailey Bridgeland. They were able to overcome the Durham School of the Arts Bulldogs and take their first conference win of the season. Thank you for joining us on the Franklin Academy Sports Network, and stay tuned next week for more volleyball coverage.
Thanks, Drew. The soccer team traveled to Woods Charter on August 24th to face off against the Wolves. The boys won the game 7-5 with Ian Hunt leading the way with 5 goals. They also had back-to-back games against St. Thomas More and Franklinton last week. We'll give you these results next week. Now let's hit it over to tennis. The tennis team was busy last week as they had 2 games. First, they played at home against Carborough. The team was missing its number 1 player, Amelia Coleman, and number 3 player, Kenzie Ness, and were unable to pull out a win.
The best singles performance came from Erin Connell, playing number 4. She played for 2 hours, eventually losing in a third set tiebreaker. Her score was 6-4, 4-6, and 3-10. In doubles, all matches were 3-8.
The following day, they had a home game against Durham School of the Arts. Let's go to Brandon Hansen, who has more on this game.
Erin, how did you recover from your third set loss?
I just powered through and kept a positive mind, and then I eventually won.
After losing to Carborough, how does it feel to have your first win under your belt this season?
It feels great. I'm glad I won, and yeah.
Thanks, Brandon. And finally, we have cross country. On August 25th, the team took part in the Carolina 12 Invitational. The girls were successful, with Ali Chura finishing with a time of 20:26. They finished second overall behind Carborough. The boys also fought hard as Matthew Pertz and Evan Ulig both finished with personal records. Well, that's all the sports we have for you this week. I'm Tyler, that's Perry, we'll see you next time.
I really need to ameliorate my vernacular. It's ignominious and not good at all.
Aw, Alec, don't be so lugubrious. I know you're very fervent about your diction. So let's go to Dustin and Justin to see this week's SAT word, and maybe they can help your lassitude on the subject.
Good afternoon, Franklin Academy. I'm Dustin Wright, here with your SAT word of the week. This week's word is pugnacious. It means inclined to quarrel or fight readily. Let's go to Justin Day with an example.
A junior pushes the freshman out of his way. The pugnacious freshman then feels inclined to stand up for himself and punches the junior in the face.
Back to you guys in the studio.
Justin!
Justin, listen, we gotta go, okay? Okay, we have to go.
This year, Franklin Academy Studio has been dramatically upgraded with some new equipment.
Harrison Tucker and Aaron Sheng have more information on how it will affect the news show.
This year, the Franklin Academy Studio has been dramatically upgraded and is hopefully going to benefit the students greatly.
I think it'll benefit a lot because with all this new equipment that we've gotten, we can produce the show faster, make it a better quality. I think we should be able to project the new show in 3D. I think that'd just look a lot better. Our stories would be so much more involved in the audience, and I think that'd look a lot better.
The lights are definitely the most helpful piece of equipment. They allow us to light up the video.
Some of the new equipment consists of new lights, a new desk, new chairs, new computers, and a new 12-terabyte hard drive. So now the students of Franklin Academy can enjoy a higher quality news show. I'm Harrison Tucker with the High School Experience News.
Still not sure how to use your iPad or looking for some tips on how to use it more effectively?
Let's go to Alexander Peck and see what he has for us in this week's Tech News.
Hi, I'm Alexander Peck, and this is Tech News. Today, we're going to be doing something a bit different for Tech News. We're going to be giving you some tips on how to use your iPad more effectively.
The first thing I'll be showing you is how to set up Dropbox. Dropbox is a cloud service that allows you to upload and sync files between computers and devices. To set up your Dropbox account, simply click the Dropbox app and click Create New Account. The application will then guide you through the steps. Once set up, it should look something like this. Now you can download the application for your home computer and other devices you own. With Dropbox, you can also link applications such as Goodreader and Flashcardlet to automatically upload files to the cloud. While Dropbox is an amazing application, it has its limitations. This is where another app called Cloudon comes into play. Cloudon is a much more streamlined version of Dropbox, allowing you to edit files directly from your Dropbox using Microsoft Word. Then, any changes done will automatically sync to the cloud. To set up Cloudon, simply click the application and choose to create a new account. Enter the email and password, then choose to link with your Dropbox account, and there you go. To access files, simply click on them and it'll open Word for you.
Next week, we'll have some more tips on how to use your iPad. But that's all for this week. I'm Alexander Peck. See you guys later.
Do you like writing in your spare time?
Have you been looking for someone to share your love of writing with?
Well, look no further. Here's Jikisha Pandya to inform you about the Creative Writing Club.
Creative Writing Club is an organization, a club that's gotten together to promote the sharing of writing. Kids who write extensively or who even write in their spare time just for fun come together and we share what we write in order to improve the different types of writing we use. This club is all about learning. Myself included, I love to write, but I know that I need help and all of the students need help, and no one's perfect, everyone needs to improve. And so our group is all about learning about ourselves and what we write and why we write it. The main thing that our club is responsible for is the Exposition of a Fish. It is a magazine that includes writing and photography and pictures from submissions of the students of Franklin Academy. And we actually encourage students who aren't in the club to submit as well. The After School Writing Center was originally started by Naomi Spicer as her senior project last year. That will be a center that will be held after school in order for other kids to come, and if they need help with writing, essays, scholarship applications, college applications, anyone who would need help writing, we are open for that kind of service.
Well, that's all we have for you this week, FA. I'm Jade Henry.
And I'm Alec Winterton. See you next week on the High School Experience News Show. supposed to be at the party right now. And he took forever getting ready. And yeah, we're supposed to have a great night tonight.
He's gonna have to call you back.
Who are you?
Why, I'm the Joker.
What do you want from me?
Well, to be honest, all I want is a little anarchy.
You're crazy!
I'm not crazy, but it is a crazy world in which we live. Speaking of which, do you want to know how I got these scars?
No, but I know how you got these. Ugh.
And here we go.
Let him go, Joker. You don't want his blood on your hands.
Why are you breathing so heavily?
I just ran all the way over here to stop you.
Why didn't you just take the Batmobile? The bus? I mean, anything.
You're right. I didn't even think about that.
It just seems like the more logical thing to do. Would you stop that?
Not until you let him go, Joker. Justice will be served.
This guy isn't as smart as the movies make him out to be.
No kidding. Watch this.
Oh, where's the Joker? Where's that man? Where's Rachel?
You see?
We'll all be darned.
Where were the other drugs going? You don't understand, Joker. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Well, now you're just quoting the movie.
I'm the hero that Gotham deserves, just not the one that it needs.
Yeah, okay.
You want to know why?
Because you're...
Because I'm Batman!
Can I go home now? I'm late for dinner.
Yeah, sure, you...
Justice has been served!